The Journey to the Great Abyss. Book 1. The Priceless Gem. A long time ago, when the land was flat and full, cliffs surrounded the world. They fell into an eternal blackness. A king ruled a vast kingdom. He had heard of the Great Abyss. There were rumors of there being a bottom to the darkness. One could fall over the edge of the world, into the blackness of the Great Abyss. It would seem like forever, until a hard, rocky bottom would take any life. But no one ever knew if such rumors were true. The land was vast. No one knew the shape of it. Of course, they could see the edge if they were close enough. Fear had conquered their reasoning. No one ventured far from their homes for fear of falling off the edge into nothingness. The great Thragor was no less a threat. The mighty dragon, the Stormbringer. Raging with fire, he could sail over a village, like a great big bird, flying faster than an eagle, roasting it all in one great breath of flame, leaving nothing in his path. Maidens stayed at home, and children cowered. Even the king's army was frightened of the great beast. The great Thragor was a threat to all. He caused more fear than that of the Great Abyss. The Great Abyss couldn't come for you. Thragor, however, went hunting. He hunted every day. He could come for you. Suddenly, silently, like sickness to a man. He hunted for his food, his daily taste of meat. Man's flesh was all he craved. No matter what it took, he would get it. The king had a daughter, a fair princess. She lived her life in the castle, pampered, spoiled. Work was not a word she knew. She was preparing now for her rule as queen. Though she did not know it, she would become queen sooner than anyone expected. A great adventure, one that would take her across the vast land to its very ends, was about to happen. She had been longing for an adventure for many years now. Here it came, though she was completely unaware of it. She sat by her window one day, as she gazed upon the fields that she could see from her tower. Her maid was carefully fixing her hair. The princess smoothed out her green dress. It was an emerald green, her favorite color, made of the finest fabrics of the kingdom. Her maid adjusted a flower crown on her head. Pink and white blossoms sent perfume all around her. She could smell it as the maid finished combing her long, dark hair. Her hair was almost to the floor now. She neither put it in braid nor bun. Instead, she wore it loose. It flowed down her back every day. Her maid pinned the blossoms into place now. At last, the final pin was placed. The princess rose and thanked the maid, before taking up her book and crossing the room to a larger window, where a window seat full of velvet cushions awaited her. Little did she know that she would not sit in its luxury for many days. As she went to sit down, a messenger arrived. He seemed sad, his shoulders sagged. She set her book aside to welcome him. He handed her an envelope, straight from the king. The princess took it, opened it, read it. Worry fell upon her face. "He won't be here much longer, miss," the messenger shook his head. Down the hallways the princess rushed, filled with questions, sadness, and anger. She didn't stop till she was in her father's room. Nurses and maids surrounded him. "Leave us be," she cried. Once the room was empty, all but her and the king. She knelt before his bed, her face leaking. "Daughter," he called. She could hardly hear him. "Take that leather bag by my bed." She reached for the bag, her hands shaking. "Open it, my dear," he tried to smile. She trembled as she took out a large, round gem. "As green as your dress, as sparkling as your eyes," her mother would have said. "It has power," the king groaned. "The evil wizard Ragnor wants it. The owner of the gem can control everything. The sea, the sky, the land, the animals. People even do its owner's bidding. I never used it. It's too powerful. Only a tyrant uses power like that. Ragnor wants it. He will have it. As soon as I'm dead, he'll come for it. Nothing will get in his way. Take it out of here. Take it away now before he comes. He must already be on his way. You must throw it into the Great Abyss. You, my daughter. Not one of my army would do finer than you. Once thrown off the world into the Great Abyss, it will lose all of its power. There will be none left. If you go to the west side, you may not see Thragor, who lies in the east. Hurry now. When I am gone, it will be too late. God will be with you, I am sure of it. He does not want Ragnor owning such power. Go now." His raspy words choked. His breathing ceased as he tried to say more. The princess wept. He was gone. She fled to her room, sobbing the whole way. She placed the castle in the care of the king's adviser. Then she changed into her traveling attire. She returned the glistening jewel to its leather bag, and fastened the bag around her waist. She set off.